Hi, I'm making this video to show something of an oddity that happens in Armed Assault, or Arma 2. Objects tend to disappear when you're a certain distance from them, level of detail. Despite view distance, settings, whatever have you. Watch as I raise my altitude to around 500. There's a few tanks below me. Oh, they all disappear. When I zoom in, oh, there they are. You can see the time of day. I've made this in the editor. It's 12 noon, clear skies, no fog. So that's not an issue. So I've played Operation Flashpoint and Armed Assault. As far as I can remember, altitude is altitude in meters from the nearest land source. Now, if I go up to the invisible objects, I can zoom in, I can see them, I know they're there, but if I go into my options, go video options, visibility is always in meters, I go to 1000, the max. Okay, back, continue. I still can't see them. They're still invisible. So, it's obviously an issue to try to save, frames, with the bigger islands now. But, what happens when you do this in Armed Assault? Okay, here we are in Armed Assault, and same settings, same time of day. Copied all my Arma 2 settings into Arma, except the view distance is now 10 kilometers, and I can, in command view, I can see those M1A1s down there. I tell my gunner to target. He'll fire, and I squint, and I should be able to see them. Oh, auto hover off. Get a little closer. There they are. So this suggests that view distance has nothing to do with regarding drawing objects at a distance. So perhaps that's by object detail and, such options. The only problem with that is that Arma 2 is more, I think Arma 2 is more hardware intensive than, Crysis, say. But in Armed Assault, regular Armed Assault, I can crank all my settings and get the same frame rate I'd get in Armed Assault 2. Granted, Armed Assault, or Arma 2 isn't optimized yet, Bohemia has to get their patches out and fix all the bugs, but so let's try with very high everything. Alright, and here's regular Armed Assault. Everything cranked, everything on high. AF, AA, object detail, shadows, everything. View distance is 10 kilometers. And I have time acceleration on 4, and I'm raising my altitude, and as you can see, I can target the objects. They're on the radar, and I can still see their outlines. So what this suggests is that, view distance is not the only thing that. Actually, I'm at the max ceiling. View distance isn't the only thing that determines, what distance objects are drawn. So how about we do the same thing in Arma 2 and watch the slideshow and see if we can actually get the same results. We should, both engine. Arma 2 is built on Arma 1, modified engine. So let's check it out. And finally, in my montage of little tests, we're in Armed Assault 2 once again, and like Arma 2, just like Armed Assault, all the settings are cranked, view distance is 10K, all the settings that matter are turned up, and I think I have shadows off and blood below. And as you can see, I'm very high altitude, and I move my cursor over, you can see, oh, there's those M1A1 Abrams down there. And if I raise my altitude, turn time acceleration on, they disappear again. But what's interesting to note is there seems to be no max ceiling like there is in Armed Assault, and you have to remember that this is version 1.0 of Arma 2. Oh, actually, I think I just reached the max ceiling. It's 1518. But this is a potential problem for modders who want to maybe make, for the sake of argument, like a World War II mod, and you want to have heavy bombers, B-17s or whatever, with like bomb sites. So you want to have dive bombers, and you want to do reconnaissance, or have like really hardcore battle simulation, real hardcore sim play, and it's cool. Like, you can still see the buildings in there. I'm mousing over, and they show up on the house, but it gets to the point. Well, and the idea of not drawing objects that aren't in view is a good idea, but obviously this is a problem with Arma 2, and it begs the question, is it an engine problem? Is it settings? Is it I don't know. But regardless, in Armed Assault, you can go to the max altitude and you can still see these objects. So what's the deal? It'd be very annoying, if I was playing a mod, or I managed to get an airplane this high, or I managed to be in a tank battle. You can see, like, it says 1,300 meters. That's not that far, all things considered. In real life, tank battles can be up to 2-3 kilometers on flat plains, or areas that are suitable. So what's up with the whole view distance thing? It's not. Maybe is it something that needs to be fixed? Something can be modded out? I don't know.